Hunting muskies, no matter where you spend your time on the water, involves persistence, patience, ingenuity, and versatility in both strategy and technique. Even the most simple lure categories require a little creativity to get the most out of them so that hopefully more followers can be converted into full-blown eats. On this hunt, my buddy Mike and I focus on bursting our blades, creating a subtle change in speed to hopefully trigger strikes during a north wind. Hunt with passion. Never stop casting. Chase the dream. Welcome to Season 8 of Musky Mastery Outdoors, brought to you by Joe Bucher Outdoors, #1 in big game fish products. Recon Boats, made by craftsmen, built for fishermen, and by Crow Rock Lodge, the great Canadian fishing experience.
Yeah, I mean, it's been an interesting summer for us. It feels very good to be in a good place. Again, it's been a long road. Oh God! Mike, watch out! I'm coming this way. Wow. I try to take her out this way. Sorry about that. Okay, I'm coming. Watch out. I'm coming around the bow. All right. Just take our time. All right. Don't know if she's gonna come up for you or not. Possibly not. Just get ready to get aggressive. That's big. It's a big fish, Rich.
Yeah. That's a freaking tank. That's a nice one.
Thanks, man. That's a big fish.
Yeah.
She killed it too. Oh, we did it. All right, guys. Well, huge win for Mike and I here. Finally got some good weather, and we got a northern Wisconsin monster here in the net we want to show you. Oh man, this is a big fish, guys. Oh wow. She might be as big as we think she is, Mike. That's a pretty big fish, guys. Boy, did she fight too. Oh yeah, ouch. That's a big fish. Oh wow, you guys. Look at the size of that one. 700 Goldilocks Buchertail coming in. That's a big old northern Wisconsin hog right there. We're gonna get her back, and Rich and I'll fill you guys in on all the details. Look at the thickness across the back. I mean, look at that, folks. That's a big fish right there. Wow. Hey everybody, what's up, and welcome back to another Musky segment here on the Musky Master YouTube channel. I am fishing with longtime friend, Musky pro staffer. I mean, dude, what a huge score for us guys. I mean, it doesn't really get any better than that. I mean, that's a Northwoods tank, just a big, beautiful, well-built muskie. And guys, what we want to share with you today are just some simple bucktail tips, right? Everybody's throwing blades, and what separates those that have success with those that only occasionally find success. And I think that if you watch this footage, if you go re-watch this musky catch, you're going to see that the way that I'm working this old 700 Buchertail Tinsel and Goldilocks here is with bursts of speed. It's super important when you're working lures that just come in on a single track, right? This lure is just kind of, it's not darting and diving, it's not weaving and going up and down. It, for the most part, comes in at a fairly steady, level in the water column. So it's like, Mike, what do you do to kind of differentiate during that kind of retrieve?
Yeah, I mean, like you said, bursts of speed, variation in your figure eights and things like that. Obviously, you're trying to make contact with weeds, but you don't want it getting hung up in the weeds. You want it riding close to those weeds, because that's where these muskies are taking cover. And so just kind of being aware of where those weeds are and how to work that bucktail through those weeds as effectively as possible without getting hung up. When you finish your cast, stopping the line so that the blade actually stops and lands the correct way and starts spinning on your beginning of your retrieve. That's really, really important when you fish these bucktails.
Bucktail basics. And interestingly, folks, on this muskie that we caught, it was actually on rocks, which, a lot of folks associate bucktails with weeds, and that's fine. We catch a lot of muskies in, weed cover on bucktails, but they're also super effective in rock structure. In fact, I would argue that bucktails are probably the most effective muskie lure out there. So if you're new to muskie fishing, probably one of your first purchases should be a 700 Buchertail. But they're effective just about anywhere, from rocks to open water basin fish to timber to weeds, you name it. But like Mike was saying, the speed control and the change in cadence is so important to triggering strikes. It doesn't matter what kind of structure you're fishing, you've got to change speeds with lures like this that just come in on a straight line. Otherwise, if you're doing that monotone kind of retrieve, you're not going to trigger a lot of fish. And again, if you're here to learn, which I know everybody here is, go back and rewatch the footage. You're going to hear that reel changing changing the drone of the spool as we're cranking along there, and that's probably a big part of why that muskie ate, because it's on it and then it gets, that bucktail kind of zips away and then it slows down and it zips away.
Right.
So predators can't stand that kind of stuff.
Right.
So
when you think about it, if there's, in real life, when a muskie's chasing a bait fish is running for its life. And so you want to emulate that the best you can, whether it's with a Buchertail or, with a minnow bait or whatever it might be. You're trying to look as much like bait fish or whatever kind of forage this fish is going after as you possibly can.
Absolutely. Well, guys, there you have it. The 700 Buchertail getting the job done on a tanker. We really hope you enjoyed this muskie episode as much as we've had putting it together. So, as always, thanks for watching.